For years, one question has followed Apple everywhere. When is the foldable iPhone coming? While brands like Samsung kept iterating on foldables, Apple stayed completely silent. No teasers, no prototypes, no almost ready, just patience. And now, that silence is about to break in a massive way. The iPhone Fold is shaping up to be one of Apple's biggest hardware moves in years, and if the latest leak is accurate, it might instantly raise the bar for the entire foldable market. According to tipster Fixed Focus Digital on Weibo, Apple's first foldable is still on track to launch later this year, likely alongside the iPhone 18 Pro and iPhone 18 Pro Max. And here's where things get interesting. The leak claims Apple has managed to engineer an ultra-shallow crease measuring just 0.15 mm on the inner display. Current foldables from competitors still show a visible crease under certain lighting, but 0.15 mm, that's practically invisible in daily use. Even more impressive, the reported crease angle is said to be less than 2.5 degrees. In simple terms, the fold line in the middle of the screen could be so subtle that it almost disappears during normal viewing. The design is expected to follow a book-style fold, similar in concept to the Galaxy Z Fold series, but refined the Apple way. The inner display is rumored to measure 7.8 inches, giving you a near iPad mini-like canvas when fully opened. On the outside, you could get a 5.3-inch cover screen for regular smartphone tasks without unfolding the device. And performance? That's where things go next level. The iPhone Fold is expected to be powered by Apple's upcoming A20 Pro chip, reportedly built on a cutting-edge 2-nanometer process. That means better efficiency, higher performance, and potentially insane battery optimization. If Apple combines 2-nanometer silicon with its tight hardware-software integration, this foldable could easily outpace current Android competitors in raw performance and sustained efficiency. Memory is also getting serious. Reports suggest 12 gigabytes of LPDDR5X RAM, which would finally bring Apple's foldable into true multitasking territory. A device like this needs to handle split-screen apps, floating windows, and pro-level workflows, and 12 gigabytes makes that realistic. On the camera front, Apple isn't cutting corners either. The foldable iPhone is rumored to feature a dual 48-megapixel rear camera setup. That likely means wide and ultra-wide sensors, possibly tuned at a pro level. For selfies and video calls, the phone may include 2 front-facing cameras, one embedded in the cover display and another on the inner screen. That ensures you're never compromising on camera access, whether the device is folded or unfolded. Connectivity also gets a major upgrade. The device is expected to include Apple's custom C2 modem, which should improve power efficiency and network stability. Considering Apple's push toward in-house silicon, this aligns perfectly with their long-term strategy of tighter integration and better cost control. Speaking of cost, the leak describes the pricing as conservative. Now let's be realistic. This is Apple. Conservative probably doesn't mean cheap, but it could suggest Apple is trying to position this foldable competitively rather than launching it at an extreme experimental price. Material-wise, Apple is rumored to use a mix of titanium and aluminum. That would make sense. Titanium for strength and weight reduction, aluminum for structural balance. Foldables need durability, and Apple won't risk launching something fragile in its first generation. Interestingly, biometric authentication may take a different direction here. Instead of Face ID, the foldable iPhone could bring back Touch ID, potentially integrated into the power button. That might be a practical move, especially considering the complexity of implementing Face ID under a folding display. Now here's the bigger picture. Apple isn't known for being first. It's known for waiting and then executing. The company typically enters a category only when it believes it can deliver a polished, premium experience. If production orders are already underway, as the leak claims, then this isn't a concept anymore. It's real hardware moving through the pipeline. So what do you think? Is the iPhone Fold going to change the game, or is it arriving too late to the party? Let me know your thoughts in the comments, and as always, I will see you guys in my next video.